Hey guys, Aaron here. Okay, I don't know if you've heard recently, but Nintendo have said, at launch at least, the Nintendo Switch won't come with a built-in web browser and it also won't come with Netflix. Now, missing out on both of those is, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm sure a lot of people are. So I'm going to go into details why I think that's the case. Number one, the web browser. Now, the previous Nintendo systems have had web browsers at launch, the Wii, the Wii U, 3DS, and generally, whilst the resolution of each system there was quite low, it was functional. The Wii U's gamepad wasn't too bad. I personally never used it that often because I had a mobile phone for the internet, much higher resolution. But the Switch, being like a tablet design itself, I kind of feel that it would have been the perfect thing to have on the system, especially as a lot of kids probably are going to have access to a Switch. Maybe not so much if the parents are purchasing it for them, but at least they're going to be able to use their parents' Switch. Now, I've seen for myself other friends with their kids, they'll just give them the phone and they'll be happy just web browsing or going onto Netflix. Again, I'll talk about that in a bit. But it would be useful to have, and also if you're out and about, you could just say you got stuck on a game, for example, without having to get your mobile phone out. You could just quickly load up the internet app, do a quick search, go back to your game, nice and easy. So I am very disappointed that Nintendo have taken that part away. Being a tablet, as I said before, you would have thought that a web browser was a non-brainer really, but yeah, we might see it in the future. There might be a reason why it's not on the system though. Now, previously, a lot of Nintendo consoles have been hacked due to invulnerabilities in their web browsers. So that is probably a big issue with Nintendo still. The Switch will get released. They don't want the machine to get hacked within a few weeks. So maybe they just want to make sure that the machine itself is going to be secure, and then we'll get a web browser down the line. Again, with the Wii browser at least, Opera, it was very outdated. Flash didn't run on it at one point, and maybe Nintendo want to release a browser that is going to be fully up and running and not have any issues, be able to play HTML5 content, not have issues that maybe had plagued Nintendo's other apps in the past. However, though, Netflix, I think perhaps is a bigger deal, really. Again, the Nintendo Switch is a portable machine. It would have made sense to be able to take your Switch elsewhere, take it on a plane, take advantage of Netflix capabilities of actually downloading TV episodes to a Switch. I mean, you're going to be able to get these big memory cards for it. There shouldn't have been any issues doing this. And again, going back to a point I mentioned earlier, I've seen a lot of parents give their kids their mobile phone and they'll be happy just to, watch Netflix for countless hours on end. Probably not recommended to do that, but still. But yeah, missing the boat somewhat, I think. Why have Nintendo done this? Maybe there wasn't the talks there between Nintendo and Netflix to make this happen, but again, I hope it will eventually appear further down the line. Again, it might be down to being hacked. I'm not 100% up to date with Wii U hacks and that, but I know the YouTube app at one point had invulnerabilities that could mean the machine could be hacked. So again, maybe Nintendo just is taking no chances. There is even no YouTube app to my knowledge, so it strictly is a gaming machine for the time being. I really wish that Nintendo did have all of this at launch. I think it could really help, and for a lot of people that are wanting to get a tablet, an iPad for example, and they see a Nintendo Switch with proper controls on either side, the capabilities of using Netflix to use YouTube, to web browse, I think, having all of this stuff would have made, to the casual user at least, it much more attractive, a purchase for them. Again, as well, further down the line, we're going to get a lot more apps on Nintendo's eShop. And I kind of feel this could have been Nintendo's version of the iPad. But at the minute, they're kind of going to have to catch up if that is their true goal. But yeah, I think I've discussed pretty much what I wanted to say. Yeah, Nintendo, make sure you get Netflix, make sure you get YouTube, make sure you get internet browsers, maybe 6 months down the line, when you're ready, of course. But yeah, I think everyone's going to need that eventually. Okay, guys, well, I think I've discussed pretty much what I wanted to say. What do you think? Do you think the Nintendo Switch really needed all this stuff at launch? Or can you forgive Nintendo as long as it does, appear eventually? Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, maybe give it a thumbs up and why not subscribe? Thanks for watching.